so we cannot see it, but you're glowing. Just so you know. So if you're feeling down, just know that you're glowing. Hello everyone and welcome to Fun Facts. I'm Diana. If you're new, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back and welcome back. Now, I go on with my day and I never record it, and I have a memory full of, or a brain full of memories that I can't really locate because they're gumbled in there. My sibling said that, or maybe I said this, I don't remember, but it was a statement of me having to compartmentalize my memory so that I have each one in a folder, so that I'm able to actually just grab that memory from that folder and discuss it. Because a lot of times when all my memory is everywhere, I just can't find it. I can't find it. And they're like, remember that day? And I'm thinking to myself, that day, what happened with that day? Does anybody else do that? I mean, let me know, because yeah, I need to figure this out. And if you do actually compartmentalize your memory and your thoughts and your events, how do you do it? That's important for me to know. Let me know in the comments below. All right, let's get started with the fun facts. Fun fact number 1. You lose up to 30% of your taste buds during flight. What? What do you mean? Okay, so I've never really experienced that. 30%, what is that to me? I mean, honestly, I drink a lot of hot tea and hot coffee, so I've lost so many taste buds. I know that for a fact. But I've never really paid attention that during flight, I lose more taste buds. That's crazy. Maybe that's why sometimes the food is not tasting good. Right? So we're eating this plain food and we're thinking this food is so bad. When in reality, it's just that we've lost some of our taste. And no, it's not COVID. It's just we're up in the air, apparently. So that's really, really interesting, right? I mean, has that happened to you? Have you been in the air and suddenly you can't really taste what you're tasting? I don't really recall as much, but I've had moments where sometimes I'm just thinking, this food is a little you know? I'm not sure whether it's the preparation or it is me. So let me know if you actually have noticed that every time you fly, your taste buds start to disappear or change, or they're not as great as they were before, because that's crazy, right? That's crazy. But I don't think we actually really notice it. But I don't know. Tell me if you've noticed it, because I'm not sure if I've noticed it. But yes, that's basically what that is. So if you go up on the airplane and suddenly you feel like your taste buds aren't up to par, now you know. All right, let's move on to fun fact number 2. Your nostrils work one at a time. Did you know that? Okay, let's see. I've never really paid attention, but I think I have noticed sometimes my nose gets stuffy on one side and then it will switch over. But I've never really paid attention that one is working. I'm trying it out right now, and I'm just thinking, try it out right now as well and see if it's actually working for you. But yeah, that's really interesting, right? So apparently when we breathe in and out during the day, one nostril does most of the work at a time, and then the duties switch every several hours. So that's really cool, right? That's really cool. I mean, now I'm thinking, because we have 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 eyes, perhaps sometimes when we're seeing, okay, let's not get into that. Let's stick to the nostrils because that's pretty fascinating. This nasal cycle is dictated by the same automatic nervous system which regulates the heart rate, digestion, and other bodily functions. I mean, what? That's incredible. That's so incredible. So I guess, yeah, we can kind of see, but they all work together. Everything is working together to allow us and help us live our lives. Y'all, that's cool. That's really cool. All right, let's move on to fun fact number 3. Rabbits cannot puke. Okay. Okay, so I kind of knew that one, but that was interesting and funny, and let me tell you why. Because I was watching this one movie that I have and still love and love today. It's called what is it? Oh, Easter Bunny. No, it's called Hop. It's called Hop, and it's an Easter film. And oh my gosh, I love that movie. Maybe I just love the actors, but it's so great. It's a lovely movie. But there's a scene where the rabbit is trying to show to the human that it cannot puke, and it just goes right? So that just reminded me that, yeah, oh my gosh, that's true. Rabbits can't puke. That's wild. So apparently their digestive system goes one way. So whatever they eat, it goes in the right direction. It does not try to come up, So that's really, really cool, right? So if you ever have a rabbit or if you ever want to invest in a rabbit or in an animal, a rabbit's a pretty cool choice because unlike cats that kind of cough up their fur balls, and I don't know what other animals do, whatever, but then you at least that you have only one kind of cleaning job to do when it comes with rabbits. So there you have it. And if you already have a rabbit, let me know how that works for you, because I'm sure it works pretty wonderfully, right? I would assume. So yeah, I think that's awesome. So yay, rabbits. All right, so let's move on to fun fact number 4. Chewing gum boosts concentration. Who would have thought? Okay, you guys, so I literally hate gum. I hate gum. I hate it so much that if someone offers it to me, I'm just like, why do you even have gum? But the thing is that I take the gum because if they're offering it to me, then they're saying something. Right? And I think everyone should accept that gesture, because clearly either my breath smells or they're being generous because they're chewing the gum themselves. Either way, we do want good smelling breath. But what it is that about gum is, when you're in high school or middle school, remember those days, or if you are there, those days, and probably even in college, maybe even today in real life, like in general at work, I'm not sure. But for the most part, when you sit under the desk and you accidentally touch the bottom of the desk and you could touch all of those students' gum. That was bad. That was so bad. That was just a terrible memory because I've done it, and it's like, why would you do that? Why would you stick gum under the desk? Make it make sense, please. Make it make sense. But that's not the worst one. The one that made me for sure hate gum is when walking down the street and you're walking in your nice shoes and you accidentally step in gum. And now you're kind of stuck on the floor to the ground. And you're trying to go somewhere, but also now your shoes are covered in gum. So you have to spend time to take off the gum, clean off your shoe. There's a process. I hate gum. I cannot do with gum. I carry mints. I carry spray mints because I don't want to chew gum just because I know that I hate the fact that when I walk down the street, some random person has thrown their gum on the floor. Now, let me ask you a question. And I want to know if you're going to tell the truth. But have you ever done that? Just tossed your gum on the floor. Tell me the reason why. Because the gum comes in a wrap. So you save the little wrap and then you just toss the gum in there. And if you cannot find a wrap, then you could go to the nearest trash can. And if there's no nearest trash can, you could find a tissue in your bag, in your pocket, and spit it there. I just don't understand, because gum is hard to clean up. Gum is so hard to clean off of your shoes. And I feel, it almost feels as if the world has ended when I step in gum. Lately, I have not been stepping in gum. So that means that people are doing a better job. Thank you so much. If you're out there and you used to be a gum spitter, a floor gum spitter? I appreciate you changing your mind, because it's so tough. It really is tough. You just see, you step on it and you feel it when you pick up your foot and you're like, no, this is the day. This is the day. Why me? Why me? Does anyone else feel that way? Because really, seriously, it's so painful when you step in gum. For me, I know for me it does. I cannot do gum. I cannot do gum. I have accepted gum because, of course, if someone offers me gum, I will always take it because of that, but I will never purchase gum. And if I chew it for like 2 seconds, because I also don't like the way it hardens in my mouth. But that's really fascinating that it actually boosts your concentration. So I guess when you're chewing, you're thinking about the gum that you're chewing instead of being blankly thinking, right? Because dozing off and daydreaming, which sometimes I can do. I can just go into La La Land or outer space, right? So probably if I chewed gum, I would be more focused and stay put. But I'm really good at being, if I'm doing something that's important, I'll make sure that I'm focused there. But that's interesting. So for anyone who doesn't mind chewing gum and you have a hard time concentrating, try it out. Try it out and see if maybe that will be something that will help you, because it's not harmful. It's just don't throw it on the floor. That's all. That is all. Okay, let's move on to the final fun fact. Fun fact number 5. The human body literally glows. So now we all like to glow, or I don't know, we like to shine and we like to feel amazing, but this is literally, right? This is literally. Now let me read for you what it says, because this is pretty fascinating. It's hard to see with the naked eye, but everyone you pass by literally glows. It's like an angel. You're all angels. The human body emits a small quantity of visible light, and by visible, in a technical sense, the illumination is about 1,000 less intense than levels of light that we would actually be able to see. So we cannot see it, but you're glowing, just so you know. So if you're feeling down, just know that you're glowing. You have some amazingness inside of you, okay? It's pretty awesome. And apparently researchers in Japan used a special camera to track this glow and found that it fluctuates throughout the day, with the body emitting its lowest levels of light around 10 a.m. and highest at around 4 p.m. Okay, you guys, that's just really, 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 really cool, right? But it makes sense, right? Because we're children of God. Yeah, I don't know if anyone has ever read the Bible. If you've read the Bible, then you understand that there were angels, and every time they talked about an angel, they would say that this person is just shining. They're just shining, glistening, right? They're bright. So imagine we have some sort of particles in that. I'm not saying we're angels because there's so much sin in the world, but I'm just saying we have some sort of glow in us, which means we have some sort of good in us. So if you're doing bad, do good, because there's goodness in you. That's how I kind of put things together. I'm just saying. But either way, that's really, really amazing that there's some sort of glow. I mean, we cannot see it. I've never seen it on anyone, but apparently you and I are glowing, and that's wonderful. So with that said, I want you to have a wonderful day. Whatever is going on in your life, I hope that you're having a blessed time, a blessed day, a phenomenal time, knowing that you are a gem. All right? Go out there and enjoy your life, because you're glowing. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Nakayenga, and I will see you next time. Bye.